What's going on, guys? Just Messi here. Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is Tuesday, the 16th of January. And we have got a lot of confirmed transfers to get through as well as the potential rumours. So before we get started, as always, if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it's down below in the description box. And today's question of the day: what do you prefer, Xbox or PlayStation? Leave it down below in the comment section. And remember, every single day at 8:30, there'll be a new transfer video on my channel. But let's jump on to confirmed transfers then. The very first player is going to be Souza, going to Trabzonspor. I believe for the first part of the season, like the first 6 months or so, is actually loaned there from Milan, but now it's on a permanent basis for around £3 million. And then we've got a Brazilian called Thiago going to Jeonbuk Motors from Al Hilal on an undisclosed fee. Next to him is Cabrera going to Getafe in Spain from Crotone in Italy for a loan deal for the rest of the season. The final player on this page is going to be Maya, a Dutch player going to FC Twente from PSV on a free transfer. And now we move on to the next 4 players, and the very first one's going to be Cummings, a Scottish striker, going to Rangers from Nottingham Forest on loan for the rest of the season. And we've got Edwards, another loan deal this time, going to Norwich in the Championship from Tottenham, again for the rest of the season. And then we've got a player from Schalke called Advijay. I probably butchered that one completely, so apologies about that. But today he's gone to Roda JC, again from Schalke, on loan. And in fact, another loan deal today is going to be Lissandro Lopez going to Inter from Benfica on loan for the rest of the season. They've had to pay £360,000 as well, imagine close to €500,000, so there may be an option to buy there. And the final confirmed is going to be a Kanji going to Borussia Dortmund from FC Basel, and the fee is around £20 million or €21.5 million, and he signed a contract until 2022. And like I mentioned in previous episodes, apparently he's a target for Liverpool, but Dortmund got in there and they managed to sign him. Next up, we go on to potential deals, and the very first player is going to Kenny, I think his name is. And according to Sky Sports today, breaking news: West Ham making an approach to Fulham to sign the midfielder. And one I'm aware of last season, I'm pretty sure he was the player. A lot of people are saying, where the hell is he in the team this season, like the official EFL team this season? For some reason he missed out, and unless I've confused him with someone else, last season he was phenomenal for Fulham. Sky haven't tweeted anything else apart from the approach from West Brom for him. In regards to the fee, I've got no idea. Next up, we go on to Mathieu Debuchy. According to TF1 today, Saint Etienne are in talks to sign Arsenal's 32-year-old French defender, Mathieu Debuchy, who right now, honestly, he doesn't play too much whatsoever and has been trying to leave Arsenal for a fair amount of time. That's not actually the only Saint Etienne rumour today, because the next one's also 2 of them, and that is according to various different outlets. Ligue 1 side Saint Etienne will sign French winger Paul-Georges Ntep on loan from Wolfsburg until the end of the season without an option to buy. And in fact, it was only a year ago he joined Wolfsburg from Stade Rennes for around £4.5 million or so. And so far this season, he's not really played at all, like 7 games total, 245 minutes. And even looking at last season, like 16-17, after he joined Wolfsburg in January, he only played 600 minutes. So in the space of a whole year, then he's played 1,100 minutes total, which actually equals the amount he played for Stade Rennes in just 6 months. So it is safe to say that transfer right there, it didn't really work out. Next up, we go on to one for Swansea fans, actually a double swoop, according to Wales Online. They're saying Swansea City hold talks with Atletico Madrid's Kevin Gamero and Nicolas Gaitan as Carlos Carvajal seeks forward reinforcements. And Gaitan has been linked to a lot of Premier League clubs the last couple of days, in fact. Swansea City, Everton, there are also Southampton and Crystal Palace in there as well. So definitely is a wanted player, but maybe not so much at Atletico Madrid. And Swansea are sat bottom of the Premier League table right now, just 17 points after 23 games. Although they're already 4 points off Southampton in 17, so it's definitely not impossible. And to get players in like Gamero and also Gaitan, it could help them massively. And obviously Gamero is a goal scorer, that's what Swansea need. If they can get him, it'd be fantastic news. And next up, we move on to Leon Goretzka, according to Daily Mirror. They're saying that Bayern Munich looks set to snatch German international Leon Goretzka from under the noses of Liverpool and Arsenal. I did cover a lot of detail yesterday about the Bayern CEO, saying quotes from him basically said it's not done yet, but they are very much interested in getting him. And getting a player as good as Leon Goretzka on a free transfer in this market, it just improves the Bayern team so much as well, especially if they get a lot of money for Vidal, who's linked to Chelsea and also Inter Milan. I do imagine Goretzka to Bayern could be confirmed very soon, potentially even today. And next up, according to France Football, Riyad Mahrez still wants to leave Leicester City this month and has agreement with the Leicester owners that allows him to do so. Now, they haven't named any clubs in particular, but what I've put there is Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool, all in fact have been linked to him heavily over the last couple of months or so. And in fact, Paul Joyce done an article for the Times the other day saying that Liverpool contacted Leicester to actually say they weren't going to bid. That was after a lot of reports came out from beIN Sports, I think it was, saying it was a done deal. So maybe we're just a little bit paranoid about the Van Dijk stuff back in the summer and playing it safe kind of thing, but it does seem very odd. And maybe Morris could be an alternative to Malcolm from Bordeaux if Arsenal can't get him, and he would be a great fit for Chelsea as well, so he's got a lot of options here, and Roma were also interested back in the summer, so it'll be interesting to see where he goes, but if he does make a switch, it could be a very late one. And now an update regarding David De Gea and his future at Manchester United. So according to the Daily Mirror today, Manchester United are ready to hand 27-year-old Spain goalkeeper David De Gea a new contract that will keep him at the club until the end of his career. Now, a lot of people, including myself, do think David De Gea right now is the best goalkeeper in world football. And it's understandable why. He saves so many points for Manchester United. And if they do manage to keep him for a long time, of course it's fantastic for them, as teams like Real Madrid, they'll definitely be interested still. And it does make you wonder, with this current market right now, how much would David De Gea actually cost? Like, I know he's not an outfielder or anything, but having a great goalkeeper is generally as important, so I imagine definitely over 100 mil, probably like 150. And some people may be thinking, Ross, that's too much, especially for a keeper 27 years old, but remember, keepers nowadays, they've always had a much longer career at the top level. Of course, like a Buffon right now for Juventus, still one of the best goalkeepers in the world, despite being nearly 40. And now moving on to a rumour from someone that works at Sky Sports News saying that Cristiano Ronaldo was to return to Manchester United. And the reason for that apparently is because he's unhappy he hasn't been given a new improved contract with Real Madrid. So yesterday he was into Paris Saint-Germain as part of a Neymar deal. Today it's back to Manchester United. We see this every single transfer window. And 99% of the time it's the exact same reasoning as well. He's unhappy at Real Madrid, he wants a new contract, and most of the time he ends up getting one. Now, Messi's new contract right now, I believe, makes him the highest paid player like in world football, aside from the Chinese Super League size potentially. And Ronaldo may be a little bit jealous of that. But remember, so far this season for Real Madrid, I think he's got 4 league goals. And it is very strange to see him struggling, because of course the Champions League is doing fine, but in regards to league football, it's not a normal Cristiano Ronaldo. His shooting is nowhere near the levels we expect of him, and his dribbling, like his ball control, that's definitely off. And next up, according to The Guardian, Arsenal are keen to sign Manchester United's MKHITARYAN as part of any deal to take Alexis Sanchez to Old Trafford. And obviously that part has been known for a fair amount of time now, pretty much as soon as the Alexis Sanchez rumours started to Manchester United, but now according to various outlets, MKHITARYAN was not included in Manchester United's squad last night, amid speculation he could be on his way to Arsenal in exchange for Alexis Sanchez. And Jose Mourinho, after a game yesterday against Stoke City, did say it's possible he's going to be involved in Alexis Sanchez's deal, it's possible, it's also possible he stays. And before the game even started, he was asked about MKHITARYAN's absence, and he did say I would be lying if it was a pure tactical decision. So there is definitely something involved in that transfer rumour. And going on to Alexis Sanchez now, we have got first up according to the Times. Man City refused to pay Alexis Sanchez £350,000 a week because he'd be earning more than Kevin De Bruyne and others. And that could potentially cause unrest in the tight-knit squad they currently got. Obviously it's working a treat. And it does make sense that a club like City have got a bit of a wage structure about them. They have got a lot of high-earning players, but that's expected nowadays, especially with how good they are. And the second part is according to Manchester Evening News then, they said Man City walk away from Alexis Sanchez's deal, but now Chelsea is set to rival Manchester United for the Arsenal player. So it started off with Man City being favourites after going in for him in the summer, then Manchester United became clear favourites for him, and now Chelsea entering the frame. But someone did point out that apparently it was actually embargoed for a fair amount of time, the Chelsea information, so it could be used by either Man City or Alexis Sanchez's entourage to get a bit more money out of United. And The Guardian asked the exact same thing, that Chelsea have made a late move for Alexis Sanchez and want to hijack the Manchester United deal. And The Guardian go on to say that Chelsea are already believed to be talking to Alexis Sanchez and Arsenal about a potential transfer, and the player could yet prefer to stay in London rather than move to Manchester. And if you go back like 4 years ago when he actually joined Arsenal in the first place from Barca, he was massively linked to go to Liverpool, but apparently one of the reasons for going to Arsenal was because his wife wanted to stay in London. And according to RMC Sport, Manchester United have categorically rejected a swap deal offered by Arsenal for Alexis Sanchez in exchange for Anthony Martial. And they do go on to say that Anthony Martial wasn't interested in the move whatsoever. He wants to stay at Manchester United. And honestly, it wouldn't make too much sense because Sanchez's deal currently, again, it runs out in just 6 months' time. So swapping a player like Martial, it'd be illogical. And you've got to remember how much United paid for him in the first place, and he's got so much potential. Let's Sport are saying Alexis Sanchez will join Manchester United as part of a swap deal including Henrik Mkhitaryan. So it is definitely looking like Sanchez has chosen Manchester United, and Arsenal are looking for Mkhitaryan in return. I can't imagine it'll be him plus cash for Sanchez, we'll have to wait and see. And Let's Sport also said the saga itself is in its final stages. Arsenal have accepted an offer from Manchester United. And now finally, according to Damasio, and also one of his French journalists, they're saying Sanchez has agreed terms with Manchester United, but Dill is now waiting on Henrik Mkhitaryan to do the same with Arsenal. And Arsenal are also still heavily linked to be getting Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, so it could be a bit of a reunion there from their Borussia Dortmund days. And if all three of those transfers happen, I'm pretty sure every single one of them will also get a once to watch card very soon. But that, guys, is going to be it for today's video. So as always, if you enjoyed it and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in the description box. And today's question of the day, do you prefer Xbox or PlayStation? Let me down below in the comment section. And remember, every single day at 8:30, there'll be a new transfer video on my channel. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.